Good evening, John. Reporters Without Borders have commented on this. They've described Ukraine's actions as being a new stage in information warfare. Do you think that's a fair comment or not?
It certainly is. Every time a new development occurs in Ukraine that throws into doubt the legitimacy of Russian civilians, Russian military, or Russians in general, one has to wonder what will be the next stage. Now, here we have a obviously faked assassination, not only a faked assassination, but a quick jump to judgment, a pointing of fingers at Russia, and then a scandal becomes a top news story, and then suddenly we find out that it's all a fake. So this is I would suggest that this is the end result of the whole fake news trend, and we're seeing it pointed directly at Russia, but at Russia as the victim.
And I think where this is perhaps different from other claims of fake news here is that, we were getting this story from Ukrainian officials. Ukrainian security services were involved in this entire, fake death. Does that mean that now information coming from the Ukrainian government, Ukrainian officials, does it mean it can't ever be trusted?
Well, I think that that's been the case for a long time. We've had the Ukrainian officials coming out with a final decision on who shot down which airplane when before even the first data had been collected. We had the Ukrainian officials accusing the Russian regular forces of being inside Ukrainian territory, which was shown many times not to be true. We've had Ukrainian press agents for the Ukrainian so-called government, the regime in Kiev, stating facts, so-called facts, let's put them in quotation marks, which have been multiple times proven to be untrue. But I can tell you that there has been an incident in which the Ukrainian forces have been directly involved in a mock execution. How do I know that? Because I sent a reporter to eastern Ukraine during this war. He was stripped naked, he was tied to a tree, and he was mock executed. In other words, a firing squad of Ukrainian regular forces was brought and put in front of him, and he was blindfolded. They then pulled down the blindfold and they mock executed him. So this is not a game that has started today.
Clearly, this is an extreme story. It shocked a lot of people. It was certainly, by the look of it, will have shocked Babchenko's wife. It seems like she had no idea of this on the surface. But it maybe will seem justified to those involved if they can provide the proof to back up their claim that Russian agents were plotting this journalist's murder. They need to provide the proof, I think, to win over a lot of people. Do you think we will see it?
I can't. This is a frozen state of war, and it's a conflict in progress. And we know that the first victim of any war is the truth. So I would say that the very first thing an intelligent journalist or an intelligent analyst would do is say, let's wait and investigate. And in this case in particular, the rush to judgment against Russia would suggest that it was a setup from start to finish.
John, appreciate your time and your views. Political commentator John Bosnich, my guest. Thank you.
Thank you.